Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to session 3 of the search for the Grande Arsenal. I am your GM Zaku, and I am currently suffering from a food coma from a very delicious roast with my family. I might be isolated, but I'm isolated in company. These are my various players who are here today. We don't have everyone because I believe it is Mother's Day in the US, and as a filthy Englishman, I do not practice it at the same time as the Continentals do.
He
So,
only practices Queen's Day.
no, I practice Mother's Day, which is in March in
All
the UK.
women are queens.
Queens, if she breathes, she's a thought.
Yeah, well, yes, this is a delightful start to today. So, to repeat, the lovely players we have today are Allied, who will be gone in 15 minutes. Pyro, who is,
Yeah.
yep.
Why you gotta tap me like that?
Scruffles, and the one, the only, the great me. Oh, and Nob's there too.
Aye.
Daily reminder that we are not family friendly.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we're not family friendly. The Jews are behind everything. Fuck the police.
I do not support this statement.
He doesn't have a license for fun.
You got a license for therefore.
He got a
No,
license
the license for fun
mate.
was taken away from me the moment I came down with the food coma. Chicken. So much chicken. So, ladies and gents, today the group will possibly, maybe, probably, could, maybe, should be leaving El Paso. So,
God willing.
to start off from last session, the party managed to defeat a super mutant, namely our great and glorious luchador manages to wrestle one in hand-to-hand combat to the floor and managed to turn him into Swiss cheese. Well, not Swiss cheese, but in doing so, they received a unloaded Gatling gun and the respects of 5 super mutants.
Yes.
Very grudgingly.
Also, I believe some non-irradiated food.
Didn't we get non-irradiated food?
Hello?
Yeah, we got non-irradiated. You got the non-irradiated food they had.
Yes.
In doing so, you also managed to get those couple of MREs from the Brotherhood of Steel, and their thanks for getting the mutants to fuck off by giving them a vehicle. I would have Alexis actually roll for the actual vehicle, second vehicle she would be constructing, but she's not here, so, oof.
F.
Actually, Iris is on. I will poke her.
No, that's fine.
Get in here.
No, that's fine.
God's sake. We need you to build a second car.
I thought she did the roll for that last.
Maybe
2
she
weeks
did,
ago.
maybe she didn't. I am currently in a food coma.
I will fight you if you.
Iris said, oh heck, she's on her way. So, moving on. Wait a second message. Oh, on my way. Okay, so, to punctuate, is there anything anyone wishes to do in El Paso before you leave?
There are no laser weapons.
Absolutely fucking not.
So sadly, no. So let's just get onto the road.
Very well.
Vroom vroom.
As you prepare to leave El Paso, we must... I'm sorry, I'm just on a complete blank because of my food coma. Where was I?
Well, I do believe you were in your house last we checked.
Am I? Where am I? Who are you? Where is Mr. Kitty Cat? I'm fine. Okay, so... You'll be leaving El Paso in the vehicle that I am certain that Alexis will be building for you. We'll have her roll when she turns up to see how much of a quality vehicle she can construct in a few days' time. But thankfully you have managed to save El Paso from imminent butt-fucking by the Caesar's Legion, and now you progress off into the Great Wastelands to search for the Grande Arsenal. You have been led to believe that... And let me just check I've changed the page. No, I have not changed the page on the other one. Hold on. There we go. You believe that you have been told that it is in here. You are here in El Paso. and you must get all the way down here to the South Pecos Armory, which is apparently the nearest location your now muted, deaf, and passive legless Protractron is currently scanning for.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's only muted because I turned the volume down on it.
Yes, to prevent it from leaking. That's sensitive information. It also attempted to try and contact Mr. House, but failed.
Oh, no, who would ever want to do that?
I mean, the House always wins.
Not if I can help it.
It's
Still,
space.
you are now venturing down the Interstate 10, which is from here, going down this particular pathway, down this route, where you will proceed to come to this junction here, and then head down to Fort Stockton. You noticed during this initial travel that, good question, since you guys live in America, how far of how many days travel do you think this would be?
It shouldn't be any days. You can get
Going
the
by
U.S. is
car.
huge, but if you have a truck, it's probably about a 2-hour drive, honestly.
Wait, to where?
So, also, if we consider fucked up infrastructure and things that may delay us.
How far are we
4
going?
hours, baby.
Okay, so how far is it to Van Horn from El Paso?
And Horn.
Please note that I am from the United Kingdom and have never been to
About
Texas.
to,
About
2
about,
hours.
about 2 hours, literally.
2 hours? Okay.
No, it's about 2. So if you account for infrastructure and stuff having to go off road, it'd probably take us maybe 4 or 5 hours at most.
Very well.
I wouldn't even say 5 hours, considering the truck's probably designed. Like, this is Fallout. It's probably been designed
Yeah,
to go
but
off-road.
bombs and rocks and shit. This is
And raiders. While
Well, no. Remember, we only have to worry about raiders when we get, I think, past Fort Stockton.
No, it's when you go off. It's when you get past this junction here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so
I
this
hope-
road
I
is
hope we
relatively safe.
God. I hope we don't leave this area too soon because there's a huge lead mine down in here.
You want to go fuck with the death claws in their natural habitat?
I want the lead mine.
not every mine is filled with death claws, I hope.
Oh, don't
You're
worry.
right.
There might not be death claws down here that many, but there may be worse things dwelling in the mountains.
Oh, we ain't fucking with the Cazadors.
Oh no, it's not Cazadors yet. There's worse things.
Black people.
Worse things.
Black Mexicans. Oh no, Pyro, no, it's one step worse. Black Mexicans.
We
Yes,
are.
worse I'm joking. No.
It's a good thing we're not sponsored.
No, I don't sponsor. I don't
No, it's
monetize.
sponsored by a message from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legend.
Oh fuck, Raid Shadow Legends.
What a shit show of a game.
It's so cool.
Yeah, so it's safe driving down there, right? Do we pass by anybody in need of help or anything, or might be dying, and so we might be able to acquire some stuff, like, you know. How does that look out? Is that good for us or good for you?
That's good, but I'm trying to think how good.
It's a 10 out of a 10.
Nope. Like, notice he didn't say who it was good for.
Yeah, no, I noticed.
No, generally high is better for you, low is better for me.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so as you are traveling along, you eventually encounter a lone man walking the desert, leading behind him a single Brahmin. He is a man dressed all in black, and he seems
God.
very old, with a very trimmed beard, but a balding head with a handkerchief held over it. He waves to you as your vehicle approaches.
Family of yours, Pyro?
I have no.
Try.
Why? Just because he's a Brahmin?
Yes.
Your Brahmin moos in the back.
Oh yeah, see, it's family. The Brahmin all know each other. Well,
If y'all want
well,
to stop, I'm not the one driving.
yes, we should stop and see what this strange man is doing.
Mm.
Because he's walking up towards the hellscape, right?
You know, he's walking up towards El Paso.
Oh, okay. We should probably at least let him know that, world's fought born to die up there.
Yes, you stop your car directly off the side of the road, and he looks up at you, adjusting his spectacles, which reflect the heat of the Chihuahua sun. Yes, I got the name right.
Greetings, good sir. Where are you heading?
Hello, kindly strangers. I am Brother Esteban Savanto. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Esteban.
It is nice to meet you. I am Ark Hurricane.
Ah, it is a pleasure to meet you, Orc Hurricane.
Ark,
That's what I said. Orc.
you said I will chalk it up to the lack of educational systems. Where are you heading, good sir?
I am going to El Paso to spread my good Lord's word.
Oh God, he's a Mormon.
What the fuck's a
It's
Mormon?
Texas. He's a Catholic.
Even worse.
Ah, you've heard of my great church, the Church of New Roma.
Oh God.
Church of what?
New Roma.
Where the hell's that?
It is located in...
Somewhere in Mexico, I assume.
Paris, Texas.
It is located in the city of New Texington.
Now you're just making up words now, good sir.
It would have been more believable he had said temple.
You actually, though, anyone who lives in Texas will know that New Texington is a place.
Yes.
Is it actually?
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh
Yeah, yes, New Texington, and Alamonia and Travis are all the free cities of the Tri-Texan areas.
You are an awful far away from home.
Yes,
Good.
I have come to. I am a missionary spreading the word of the good Lord.
Hate to tell you that if you go to El Paso, you're going to end up like your lord.
I will martyr myself for the cause. I have lived a long and full life. I hope to civilize the beasts from the north and protect this fair land of Texas.
Do you mean the Legion or the
To
Brotherhood
defeat
of
the
Steel?
communists, I'm in.
What was that, Nob?
He means to defeat the communists, I'm in.
Ah, truly the God speaks to all his creations, including the creations of man. Yeah, let me anoint you, my good sir. And he walks up to the he's going to approach the Mr. Gutsy.
Oh God.
And he basically pulls out what appears to be a bottle of very clear, pristine water. And he pours a bit into his hand, and then he just anoints the sign of the cross in water on your dome.
This unit has not been cleaned in a long time.
Yeah, he's kind of scratches like a very clear cross in the actual grease
Oh,
and
God.
slime.
Oh,
I've
this unit
never
has
seen
been
a
graffitied.
robot. I've never seen a robot baptized before. Who wants to be the Godfather?
Yes.
Tell me this is the Catholic one from the old America, yes?
We're the Reformed Catholics with the new Pope.
Oh no, they're Protestants.
So why are you called New Roma then?
Have a
Because
poll.
Rome's all the way in Italy.
Yes, but if they're Reformed, why would they not have a newer, better name than Roma?
It's the name of the church, not the name of the town.
No, I know the church though. You figured you know Reform.
You
You'd
are
go to
very
old time
knowledgeable in the ways of the old world, my good sir.
church. Yes.
I am astonished. But
if
why
they
are you
want-
so blue about where I am from?
Because
Just let him be.
because the glories that I was taught by were the true American government.
We are descendants from the true American government, for I can recite the great speech of our forefathers laid down by good old Washington Jackson himself.
You almost had me there in the first half, good sir. I will not lie.
Yeah,
That
you there.
didn't sound quite right.
Still, I wish to ultimately ascertain. You seem to be kindly people, not shooting at me randomly. I wish to anoint you and your most holy robot a gift.
Very well, good sir, but I do wish you to not head north. It is will be under Legion attack in a couple of weeks.
Ah, but
Yeah,
I wish to
sooner.
go to the Legion and spread the Lord's good word.
They will crucify you as it. What? Actually, no. That if you wish to be martyred, that is actually the best place to go.
They will actually crucify you. It's not a pretty sight.
You will go the way of Jesus Christ. Bless you, my child.
He seems very excited all of a sudden.
Yes.
You
Like-
can tell this man's suffering a little bit from heat stroke.
Just don't tell them you want to be crucified, because then they'll just flay you.
Yeah. No. Act like it's the worst thing ever, and then they'll do it to you.
All right, yes. But before I go, he goes in and he reaches into the bag on his Brahmin. I give you this gift. May it serve you well on your travels. And he hands you about 20 bottles of pure water.
Is it blessed though?
Pardon?
Holy water.
It's blessed holy water.
Oh yes.
So just what he cleaned off like he cleaned there's like a clear cross, or like as in he scratched the cross into my paint.
No,
If he just scratched across your paint with his bare fingernail,
No, he
I
can't-
am afraid of this man.
no, he cleaned like grime off on that cross. And no, for however long that cross remains on your chassis, you will get an advantage. You get basically an extra +2 to resist any unholy energies.
You are now disguised in new Roman uniform.
Hello.
Man, I wasn't expecting us to run into the fucking insanity this early.
Point.
It's the hyper Mormons.
Hello.
Hi, Iris.
Oh, F.
Bye, Iris.
Hi.
Still, he has given you 20 bottles of water. And actually, let me make a handout for like group gear. But yes, Nob, please,
Make note of your new
There we
immunity.
go.
you
now
know
I
a
can
bit.
hear you
Yes,
guys.
Nob has. Hello, welcome. They have encountered someone strange. Someone explain to Iris what happened.
We
Our
you
robot
said-
just got baptized by
God.
the Catholic Church.
Advantage against unholy.
Advantage against unholy energies, and +1 against heathens.
So communism?
Communists are heathens. They hate religion.
No, more just like people.
Damn.
I will tell you if it counts as a heathen.
Should definitely be the Legion.
20 bottles of holy pure water from the new Roman
Well, we
church.
do is evil by forcing them to drink it.
Pardon? What was that?
We can find out. We can find out who's evil if we force them to chug some holy water.
I don't think that's how it works.
No.
You played Fallout. Don't fucking tell me that's not how that works.
You gain 20 bottles of holy pure water from the new Roman church in New Texington. From Brother Esteban.
Remember his name. It will be useful later, gentlemen.
Its effect
We have
is...
to identify his corpse.
yeah, the effect is whenever injured, whenever heavily injured, drinking the water will halve the recovery time. So you have 20 of ways of like speeding up recovery.
Now we have the power of God and enemy on our side.
Oh, God. Ew.
Still, I must go, my good children. Please, know his Lord and know the Lord and do his work. And one more thing, and he hands you a Bible. Spread the good Lord's name. I go to meet him, or bring others to his glory.
Well, you'll definitely meet him.
Tatty buys, and he walks off with his Brahmin.
Goodbye, good reformed man. Be safe in your travels, and remember, don't get excited with the Legion when they pull out the cross.
Is the King James Bible?
It's a variation on it. It's the New Texington Bible.
Well,
Their own print.
how many of us are actually literate? I know me and Anarch are.
What the hell's going on?
Someone explain to Iris what happened. Okay, I will. So why you guys would... yeah, Pyro, you explain.
We stopped the truck to talk to a missionary. He baptized a robot, gave us some holy water in the Bible.
Hello.
Now our robot is a holy crusader against communism.
Yes.
Mm.
Still,
Oh, and we have a Bible now.
you continue on your way for the next few hours. For the second hour, you encounter... Oh, let me see if you encounter anything. Hey! Yes, you do.
Oh, did we finally figure out if we found a trailer, if we're still using the flatbed?
You found a trailer.
Okay. And we fixed up the truck and gave it to the people.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you did that, yeah.
And then went back to the Brotherhood, got their reward.
Yes.
You encounter something, and it will be... you see rising in the distance some smoke.
There we go again.
Oh God, no! Now it's the other church.
Pull
They're
out
burning
the binoculars.
the Protestants.
Oh, they're here to burn witches.
As you approach in the distance, you see a man standing over what looks like a recent battle with a number of dead Brahmins and giant dildos. Not
What?
not giant.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
What?
I am in a
Armadillos?
Excuse me.
I am in a food coma. I mean Texadillos, the giant armadillos.
For a moment there, I thought we just swapped over to Saint Row.
Okay.
I am sorry.
Giant
everyone.
armed...
Lord.
No, you see what we ran into were giant armed dildos.
Remember, we're not like
At this point,
we're not family friendly. Just remember that.
I said that at the beginning. Thank you. So, yeah,
know.
you've come into a thing with a single man, standing amongst the ruins of what appears to have been a refugee group.
Those poor dildos, they've been massacred.
Yes, the Texadillos have been brutalized in themselves, blasted through, their armored shells offering no protection against bullets.
I bet
Oh.
that's...
Oh,
I have
some-
registered illegal actions against endangered creatures.
Oh no.
Beginning the investigation.
Wait, no, hold on. Mr. Ranger, we are on a moving vehicle. Please do not jump off.
I am falling out of the truck.
Oh,
vehicles had to bail out.
I mean, technically, if anyone could get out of a moving truck, it would be the Ranger, because it just floats.
Yeah, he rapidly, though, slows down. No, make an agility test.
I will not be paying for your repairs.
My
Mr.
vision
Ra-
is augmented.
his vision is all.
Oh, God! Yeah, he did well. He did very well.
Does he take somebody with him? Did he do that well?
No, he just took off and just lands on the thing and is
I
like,
require a deputy to rip someone out the back window.
Oh,
Art just goes flying off with them. Mr. Ranger, no, you can't jump off. Ah!
No, he doesn't take somebody with him, but he gets off and he's actually able to use the momentum to propel himself ahead of the car.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the Bible.
Yeah, you read the Bible.
I
You
am
know,
the
you notice
Bible.
you notice there are a few new sections in the New Testament.
Oh God,
The
women have rights.
New Testament. F.
No, that's not me. Relax, relax.
Does your Mr.
The way you
Gutsy,
drive, I was kind of worried.
have
No,
sirens?
don't worry.
now?
I forgot I was supposed to pull over to the side, even though there's like 2 lanes here. So
Yeah. Don't
Does
worry.
my
We
Mr.
don't do
Guppy have
anything
what,
either.
sir?
He also, yeah, Mr. Gutsy has sirens.
No,
yes, those are built in.
let me see here.
No, Mr. Gutsy's
No, I
don't.
forgot to get the loudspeaker.
Oh,
Well, still, you approach and you see a man dressed in a cowboy hat and some very dusty training clothes, and he appears to be a desert ranger.
Oh, also, are we stopping the car?
I would hope
Uh,
we just lost the robot.
Yeah, at this point, fuck, what's her
Hit
name?
hit the
At this point,
brakes,
Alexis
fine
is
woman.
legitimately just gonna pull over to the side and just be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
We have found the suspect. Beginning detainment.
And the guy goes
I-
like,
no.
"My good sir, I just found the bodies like this. No need to get gutsy."
You're under arrest.
And he,
Oh?
he basically goes like,
Mr.
You're approaching me?
Mr. Range and other God damn it, another one. Mr. Ranger and Mr. Ranger, please cease trying to arrest one another or something of that nature.
"I'm not."
There's a combat zone here. Holy shit, Mr. Ranger.
Sounds like you're about to get arrested.
No, fucking, I just passed like 5 fucking fire trucks heading
Oh god.
south. Yeah, I don't know, like, it was like 2 fire marshals in their trucks and fucking,
Also
5
known as
fire
farcials.
no.
Fire.
You stop this.
Make me.
Yes, Mr. Ranger, please stop trying to arrest the other good ranger. Let us first figure out what actually happened here.
Man wears no badge indicating loyalty.
The guy basically just like frowns and he pulls out a badge. "I'm with the Texas Rangers, sir. I believe my authority supersedes yours."
Corrupt official. I should have known.
At this point,
Yeah,
Alexis
just
comes
a
outside of the truck and she's just like, "Stand down, Mr. Ranger."
The Ranger will comply, but he wants it on the record. He does not approve.
Wait, what rank does she hold? Is everybody here but me a cop?
Yes.
Pair person.
I'm the owner.
I see. The Mr. Gutsy's a slave. The Mr. Ranger's a slave. Understood.
Now you got it.
Oh,
I
thought
left
he
my
was-
whip. I left my whip at home.
Well, if you guys are wondering what happened here, seems to be a Legion raiding party. Snuck around. Got the folks as they were leaving.
Legion raid. This far down south?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be surprised they moved far up through the things. We're having a mini war up in those hills. You know, towards them. They try to avoid the roads, and as do we. By doing that, we don't immediately make ourselves that bleeding obvious. But these poor refugees were goddamn desperate to get to Pickford.
Well, generally, if you're trying to find your way somewhere, following the road is the best route.
Yeah, true. Which way are you lads heading, though? And lady. He tips his hat.
Milady.
Lady.
Milord. Hang on, no. The true Chad. Milordy.
That's in the other RP.
Yeah.
I don't.
We're heading
think
down to Fort Stockton, right?
Yeah.
Why would you let some random stranger with a bunch of bodies know where we're heading? Anybody could have killed a ranger and put on that uniform.
You're my
I didn't say yet.
Oh yeah, okay, then no, but don't randomly start telling people where we're going, especially when we find a former quote-unquote rated Legion area. Like, the Legion are known to be sketchy as shit like that.
Yeah, the only thing that they're gonna say is further east.
Oh, you heading
Wait.
up into Death Bowl.
That's the plan.
I'll be mighty things up there. You heading north then?
South, actually.
Oh,
you're
God.
Well, you going down to the Big Bend?
Question, where's the Big Bend?
We're on the map where it says the Big Bend.
Big Bend. Oh, there it is.
No, you're going this way. You're going down the I-20, I think.
We're headed down the I-20.
Why are you...
Interesting to know. I would watch yourself down there. Some funny characters around these years.
What do you mean, funny?
Well, there's been some commotion apparently down in Mexico. And, god damn it, with all this chaos going on, the Jones boys are causing problems. You get weird people coming up from the south. You got the goddamn Hells Angels riding up and down that road like they own the place. Not a safe place, boy. Not a safe place.
Mexicano Imperators marching.
Yes.
You saw.
Actually, that is a question that I should ask. Does this ranger recognize me?
No.
Actually, okay.
This ranger does not recognize you.
Oof.
Still, ma'am and gentlemen, I wish you luck in your travels. Can't be much more help. I gotta get back into the hills. My boys are needing some medical supplies.
Well, then, y'all stay safer then, and good luck patrolling these roads against them raiders.
I will, good sir, that I will. The ranger's job is never done.
Wait, how fresh are these armadillos and ramen?
A couple of days out in the sun.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they're not edible. Fuck.
Nah.
Okay.
Also, they weren't recently killed, so it couldn't have been this dude. Unless he decided to camp out here for a couple of days.
Well, I mean, that sounds like a Legion thing.
I mean, a Legion thing would be more like just hiding landmines under all the bodies.
Also, an entire raiding party, not just one dude.
The
Well, no.
Frumentarii did do just one guy.
Yeah, and then you stumbled into the raiding party farther up the road.
Didn't know.
Still,
Which is
gentlemen.
why
Yeah,
Which
sorry.
is why I said don't be telling people
Still,
anything about where we going.
I gotta get going, boys. Have a good
Be
day.
my Ranger, you too.
Good day and goodbye. He steps off the road, and you see him walk a good distance out into the desert. And then all of a sudden, you see the sands around him explode, and a giant spider appear.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And the giant
He should
spider is
probably-
going to attack him.
We should get driving.
And the
Yes?
giant spider pulls him in and then under the sand.
Oh.
Oh, yes, the majestic trapdoor Sahara Desert spider.
Wait.
My,
I want to
Who
go
gets
back to the
pulled?
Mojave.
Who gets pulled into a fucking...
the
trapdoor?
Ranger.
The ranger gets pulled onto the ground by those who live in it, the giant wolf spider of the Texas deserts.
Oh, there are trapdoor spiders native to Texas.
All right, the giant
Yeah.
trapdoor spider in the native to Texas.
I want to go back to the Mojave.
Everybody, please get back in the vehicle. We are moving along.
Dios míos.
Both because if that was a Ranger, he would have known the signs of a trapdoor spider. since he did it, I do not believe he was actually a ranger.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
wouldn't
made
a ranger
this
have been
point
able to
and
see
then
that?
we-
Like, they should have had a roll against it.
F. Well, clearly it wasn't a ranger.
Mm.
Yes, let's just get going.
Do you guys drive through the bodies?
No.
What?
Oh wait, talking about the bodies, could I check for landmines?
Please make a. Is that
Actually, yeah, the Mr. Ranger would be the best person to do that.
actually,
Why not just use the Mr. Ranger's flamethrower to burn the bodies and detonate the landmines?
Oh, but I want to loot the landmines.
make it. Whoever wants to do this, make an investigation test.
Oh, investigation.
Mm.
Could I make an explosives?
No, you have to
Or-
see if you can spot them first.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so they're definitely here. I fucking called it. Zaku, do I have investigation? You're the GM. You have to fucking have my sheet up right
Or-
now.
Oh yeah,
Could
no,
I roll?
pardon?
Could I roll notice?
Oh yes, actually, notice would actually be it. And you have notice as well. You have a D10.
Roll for me then. I will aid my lucha friend. Do know he loves those explosives.
Very well, Iris and Iris and Ark, you managed to notice hidden amongst the bodies a few well-placed landmines hidden within the corpses.
God damn it.
Oh, inside
I
the corpses,
told
they're
you that-
learning.
I told you this was a setup from the very start, my friends.
Why did you shoot
did
him?
nobody trust me?
So at that point, Holly's just gonna... Not Holly, fuck. Alexis is just gonna say, alright, everyone back in the truck. Ranger, flame those bodies.
Oh, I could loot those.
Yeah,
That'll
so
take
let-
too long.
How will it take too long?
Because I don't want.
It takes longer to diffuse and extract a landmine from a body than to just burn the body.
I would also
I
like to
put-
point out that in Fallout, diffusing landmines is a fairly easy task.
Yeah,
You
just
press
kinda
the,
push
you,
a button.
you click
Are
the
we
button.
going by Fallout logic or by real life
Yeah.
logic?
Yes,
We're playing
Fallout.
Fallout.
We're playing Fallout.
Alright, fine then.
I don't understand that confusion. But my luchador friend, please just don't trigger them. But
Oh,
dig in.
God.
Wait,
I'll
doesn't
try
the
my...
I bet the Gutsy has a better explosives rating. Or the Ranger.
I,
Mr. Ranger.
I doubt it.
He has a D4.
Oh, I have a D6. What the fuck?
I also have a D6.
Alright, fine then. I guess Alexis and Luchador are doing it.
Alrighty.
Yeet.
I'm good.
Okay, no, I'm not doing it.
I am.
Oh no, Iris.
I'm putting a
But
Benny on that.
I did roll a 6.
Yeah, no,
Could
but she's also helping you, so.
I'm putting a Benny on
I
that.
am helping her. Could I come
No,
up with her
no.
my high
It doesn't
roll?
matter. They're two. It doesn't matter. If they
Oh.
roll bad, they get affected too.
Yes.
You're two separate people.
Which is why I'm putting a Benny on it.
Reroll. You didn't explode. Also, hello, Vegeta.
Christ, why do I always roll terribly?
Just
Nice
watch.
roll.
Just watch.
Point it at the car.
That wasn't a
What's
roll.
What?
Anyway, moving on. Okay, so
Alright.
you are able to recover 4 landmines,
Oh,
which I shall put in.
Were they able to clear enough of a path for us to get through
Yes.
the like? Okay. Cool.
I'm also putting up group gear so everyone can see it.
It is so strange. Nobody seems to understand the Legion's combat. Yet they've always lived in America.
well, amigo, they haven't always been everywhere. Sure, they've been a bit into Mexico and a bit into the west. But it
And,
seems like
and to the north, my friend. And
And-
to the north.
oh, there's the north.
Yes, there is a great north, actually, my friend, where Skywatcher is frozen as it falls.
That sounds awful.
It is incredibly awful if you are not wearing the longest, thickest clothing. One day I shall show you it in our great reconquista of America.
Oh,
I pat him on the shoulder.
Also, Allied, thank you for providing real car noises for your actual travel down the road.
Oh, can you hear the car noises now?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not good. That means my car's making noise again. God damn it! I just got it fucking fixed.
Hey, no, it's just, it's
Whatever.
basically...
Well,
there you go.
no, we could hear the police car driving past you too.
No,
Oh, yeah, no, yeah,
that's
yeah,
not your
yeah.
car. That's other people's cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's other people's cars.
We're hearing car noises, at least.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be of assistance of making it feel more authentic.
Authenticity. But yes, you proceed down the road, eventually reaching a lonely stop at where the interstate seems to separate into two separate roads. At this lonely slot sits a single shack, out the front of which sits a single stand, behind which sits a single woman, beside which sits two dogs.
Oh, this is where we can buy the dog deals. Like it.
Alright, hold on. Before you play the music, I need to mute. Yep, okay, we're good.
Alright, so it's just one random woman?
Yes, one random woman
Hmm.
with two dogs. As your car approaches, one of the dog barks once, and the woman looks up. Do any of you go to see the old woman?
I'm curious.
Pardon? Anyone?
But the car needs to stop.
Is it worth stopping the truck for?
A third time.
You don't have to.
It's Fallout out of 10 to talk to every single person you meet along the road, so sure, why not?
Yes.
Am I being annoying?
No.
No.
I'm enjoying it.
Alright, so you stop your car in front of the stand, and basically she looks up, and you can see her milky white eyes. Hello? Is someone there?
Blind people.
The dog barks once. Hello there,
Go.
my good children. Welcome to my humble rest stop. Is there anything I can sell to you?
Depends. What have you got?
Do you have any laser weapons, madame?
My
This is a rest stop. This is a rest stop. I don't think she's got any guns.
Yeah, you never know. You might.
I
been
have
to
a
the bar, right?
fabled laser weapon for sale. She reaches up and puts like a big, heavy laser gun down.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking god.
Big F.
Where in the world?
Currently,
yeah.
you're at Dividing Square. So that's where in the world you're fucking are, you pretentious little bitch.
Oh, angry.
Mm.
Angry indeed.
Just like grandma.
Got any sniper rifle ammo by any chance?
You got anything to say to that one?
Bonk bonk.
I mean,
Here's authentic.
her response was
Oh my
response-
god.
her response was quite literally, "Thanks, Grandma."
Zaku, how much money do I have?
Have you written that down in your sheet?
Yes.
Alright,
Look.
you have currently 1,000. What's that noise?
That's
It's
the
wind.
wind.
That's the wind.
I'm making it. I'm making
You have
it more authentic.
1,150 caps.
Oh fuck! I want to barter with her for the laser gun.
I love authenticity.
How much is the laser gun?
Let me just pull up the actual book.
Is it a laser rifle?
Hold on, let me take a look in Fallout, a rulebook. Wasteland Survival Guide. Now I want to open that. Scrolling. Wasteland Survival Guide, and it is a laser gun. Now that is armor. That is big guns. That is small guns. I can't find the energy weapons.
Which book?
Hold on.
Wasteland Survival Guide. Let me check the other book.
I forgot the world was ending.
Easy to forget.
Yeah,
The
no.
Watts
Docu-
2000 laser rifle cost $975.
Zaku, I wish you barter with this mighty fine.
I'm checking. I'm trying to check. It's not that particular rifle.
Oh,
You can always adjust because the Watts laser rifle is 975 and the Winchester plasma is 1100.
yeah.
So you can always adjust around those two just as a base.
All right. Yeah. So let me just check some fluff. Also, Vegeta, she sadly, however, doesn't have any sniper ammo in your size for your rifle.
But,
Your ammo's too girthy.
about shotgun ammo.
Oh, she'll definitely have shotgun ammo.
Yeah, 8 gauge. Yep.
Okay, I gotta go for now.
See
I
you.
gotta go help out.
See you, Nub.
See you in a bit.
Merry Christmas.
Wait, it's not Christmas. Get back here.
Yeah, so is it an actual laser or a plasma gun?
It's a
Zaku?
laser. Right? It's a laser. Definitely a laser.
Fug. Well, is it old world or new world?
It's old world. It's an AER-9 laser rifle.
Give picture a link. No, ma'am.
Oh, the air, which is usually what you find in Fallout.
The AR-9, yeah.
This one, in general.
Oh, that cursed thing.
Yes. It's an oldie, but it's a very solid gun.
Is it better than my current gun?
It deals 2d6 damage, single shot, and it will cost you $500.
That's a steal. Can I barter to get it lower? Can we trade some food or water?
You can
She's a
barter.
Oh. Do I have that skill?
You do have that skill. But you'll have to roll against her barter skill. It's old. Actually, no, you don't have the barter skill.
I have a barter skill.
Alright, you can barter for him.
That's fine. I'll just buy it up right then.
Is it +2 or -2?
Neither.
Or do I get any modifiers, basically?
You just roll a flat roll. She's able to lower it by... She says, "Is it an old thing, and few people wish to purchase this extremely ancient weapon. I will lower it for you, for such a colourful young whore, such as yourself. Two,
What'd you say, Zaku?
470 caps.
Does she have spare ammo with that?
Hold on. She does have 4 4 microfusion cells.
You know what? Because she was so nice to barter with me on that, I'll take it all.
Very well. That will be 550 caps.
Respectable, you beautiful young woman.
Oh,
So, here you go.
you
I'm gonna
real
have it.
charmer. Oh, you kind to such a poor young woman such as myself. Bear in mind, this woman currently looks like a potato.
So, still
Okay,
American.
A
Palpatine.
sun-baked potato.
I don't know why, but the way you started off that, I fully expected her to ask for his soul.
That comes later.
Yes.
See, this is a cursed weapon, Pyro.
You have, however, I will point out, once you purchase this laser rifle, you're able to look it over with your scientific knowledge. You're able to see it's a pretty beat up one.
We've got like 4 people that can fix it.
Yeah, no, we can repair and work on it on the way.
Is there anything else anyone requires? Oh, you wanted shotgun ammo. Yes, you wanted
Yeah, that would be
shotgun ammo.
Also, question: how the
Yes.
hell did you get 1,000 caps?
Do not question my wisdom.
He hasn't been spending his money.
Actually, did we get paid for any of the jobs?
Yeah.
That we
Yeah, we
did?
got paid a while ago.
You didn't take
How-
part in the first job, though, sadly.
Yeah, but did we get paid in any of the ones that I did?
Yeah, and food and stuff.
You got food and stuff.
Oh. Okay.
What gauge is your shotgun, Vegeta?
8.
8 gauge, okay. Okay, so they will cost you, she's about like, I will give you a clip for
See?
670 caps.
670.
No, 70.
That's 70. I'll take 1.
She takes the caps and she's like, a pleasure doing business with you.
Neat.
Anything else I can get you, lovely gentlemen, and you
Ah,
ugly whore?
What did you do to this woman in a past life?
Very bitter.
I've
Oh.
never met this woman before.
That's why I said in a past life.
Oh,
Listen, if I remembered pre-nuclear fallout, if I remember the world pre-nuclear fallout, I would probably be as cranky as she is.
I may be old, but I am not deaf.
is
I
it
know,
never
neither am
been
I.
that?
Oh,
Do you
once.
have any stim packs or healing powder?
Please stop provoking the gentle old woman. She's been incredibly nice and patient with us.
With you.
With you?
But why
It's
wouldn't I
not.
be patient with such a delightful young man?
Something really does not sound right.
But as your stin packs, I have a couple of few, and she puts about 4 out on the actual table. And if you require it, some lovely healing powder I made in my cauldron.
You're going
Huh?
straight for the whole old witch thing, aren't you?
Well, I might be
Well,
a
that's
witch, but at least I'm not.
That was out of character.
Oh. You have to clarify at times, Iris.
If you hear a southern accent, it's in character.
I will point out your southern accent is very subtle.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I also have to-
I hear it, but I'm actually from around the south.
Yeah.
Near.
Alright, here, how about this? I start playing a banjo every single time I talk as Alexis.
Well, that part.
Mm.
But guitar is more Texas.
That's fair.
Okay, so sting packs. Sting
Yes.
packs will be of a slightly higher price than average. Let me just check what a stim pack costs. Okay, Stimpack. She's going to charge you 200 for Stimpaks.
Oh,
You do not get many good things out here, but buy 2 Stimpaks and get a healing powder free.
She
but
didn't
healing
say, but
powder's
wait, there's
super
more.
easy
I'm
to
disappointed.
make.
What
I
was that?
could probably. Why am I even thinking about buying healing powder? I could make more myself.
I
yeah,
said
but you're not
she
buying
didn't say, but wait, there's more. I'm disappointed.
I'll consider that for the future. Going once, my good child. Going twice.
I mean, I I'm on a quest, a mission that's very important, and
Yeah.
I need Stimpaks for that. While
Indeed.
you are old and will die soon regardless. I don't
Good
think
lord.
you need too many
You are
Stimpaks.
fantastic at bartering, you know that?
Oh, well, yes. Now, about that 250 caps.
Ugh.
Yeah,
My
good
dear,
job.
he is from the Mexico Imperials. They do not treat their elderly well. He is a savage. I ask that you forgive him for his savagery.
To
Oh,
be
because it
honest,
was
I don't think
you.
I've ever seen someone that old. How are you alive?
This man.
As I said, he's not very trained in
No, I'm
civilization.
going to be honest. This is like a road. You've got stuff. Like, I don't see many defenses or anything.
Oh, well, a woman has her ways of enticing those who would cause her harm.
Money.
Ah, bruja.
I was once considered quite the catch when I set up this fair stand all those years ago.
Hmm.
Well, madame, as you've helped us out, and my friend here has been incredibly ageist to a true American. I will
I mean,
inform.
I'm good with my own grandparents, so not other people.
But there have been a legion traps set up north along the road towards the ranges, in case you have friends that go up that way or come back.
Oh, thank you for the warning. I will pass it along to my friends.
I'm glad to have been of help to a good American patriot.
Indeed. You two go away, you lovable little ragamuffin.
Is that at me or to my my luchador friend?
She just
She
smiles.
said you too, so I think both.
Oh, okay.
She just like smiles and her yellow missing and some black teeth just.
I'm gonna pat my luchador friend on the shoulder and be like, like pat to the truck.
You see,
Yeah, at
Yeah,
this
definitely.
point, Alexis is like, kinda, gesturing for everyone to get back on the truck.
goodbye. Please return to the new divide whenever you are feeling in the need for some goods.
Oh no.
Feels threatening.
I'm jumping
Heavy-
back
heavy-
into the truck.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck in the vehicle after that statement.
I
Yes,
ain't
no.
fucking with
I'm
no,
out.
like, evil shit.
Oh no, I bought a gun from her. Oh god, I either have a
Well, a
blessing
cursed gun.
or a
Have
witch.
fun.
Yeah, I either have a blast or a cursed gun from a witch. Oh no.
Well, it's from a witch, so it's absolutely cursed.
Where you turn
Is it?
from?
Yes.
Oh, Knob, you're blessed. Deal with the
Anyways, we
You leave.
start driving.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as you leave, she waves at you.
I wave back.
She just hears in a puff of smoke.
I worked with the Enclave. That's normal.
Well, now you're heading down the I-20, so now you can encounter dangerous things.
I
That wasn't the danger.
yeah, no, that wasn't the danger. The Brahmin fucking the Brahmin landmine creatures or the fucking witch. We are in danger, guys. Still danger now, I guess.
Alright, so it's been roughly 5 hours, I would say 4 hours, because of the off-road and stopping and stuff like that. Well, when you start early in the morning, you guys going to chat while you're in the car, or do you want to just keep pressing on forward?
Hmm.
Well, we probably shouldn't stop in the desert, like, at night. Like, it's just coming on to noon, right?
No, you're about midday. Well, you started very early, so probably it's like just going afternoon.
Yeah, so we should probably keep going until we reach. And that would probably be our best. But we don't want to live in the desert at any capacity during the night, and most creatures would avoid the giant fireball in the sky during its high point.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
how close to Pecos are we?
Not close enough, my
You're
son.
probably going to be stopping off in Fort Stockton, which is here.
Yeah.
You rolled a 1. So during your first hour on the great road of I-20, you encounter absolutely jack squat.
Thank God for that.
So you get a kind of a pleasant ride, and you're just rolling around in the back of the car. And then, the second hour, you encounter absolutely diddly squat.
Yeet.
And then, during your final hour, as Fort Stockton can be seen on a small, like, hill driving down the road, you encounter
I'll be right back.
absolutely jack squat.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to delete a few things. Also, I like how it just increased by a factor of 1 each time.
That's how you know it's good.
Good job.
Still, you roll into Fort Stockton. Fort Stockton appearing to be a fairly heavily walled settlement with the walls made out of old like motor cars that have been dragged off the roads to make a fortified settlement around what appears to be an old diner and a Red Rocket gas station. There's a couple of scrap shanties, of course, in the corner. It's your average wasteland settlement. You bring your car in.
Oh yeah.
So it's a diner and a Red Rocket
Oh
station.
yeah. Since Ira's here, guess I suppose we do the normal thing of drive up to the gates, pull in.
You drive up to the gates, and the gates are open. I might point out.
Oh.
And at the entrance of the gates, you see strung up in what appears to be a metal cage, a man dressed in rags, panting in the hot desert sun.
Oh. Hola, amigo.
He groans as he opens his eyes, as his skin is raw and red, and he looks down at you.
I think he's there for punishment.
Yes.
I hope you're not up there, well, for unjust reasons.
He kind of just looks at you. He's like, "Oh no, I've been put here completely against my will. I'm up here because I enjoy it. I'm fasting. Did you know?"
Ah, I see the Protestants are here as well. Good to hear.
Oh, I
Oh,
asked
no,
you
of
if
course
you're
not,
up
you
there for
fuck, I'm here for-
unjust reasons, not unwillful reasons.
No, he kind of looks. He kind of looks at you like, "Of course I'm here for fucking punishment. What are you, a bunch of blithering idiots?"
Well, you know what, good sir. Fuck you. I'm gonna go in.
Yeah, you go into the settlement and he flips you off as you go in. I
I'll
hope
make
the
sure that-
spiders eat your eyeballs!
The spiders cannot touch a man of my cunning and genius, you weak man. I have an army of fire geckos behind me.
I count everybody that's not him.
No, not him.
I don't
not,
think
not
we're
him.
geckos, boss.
No. The fire geckos come later, like last time. Remember?
Uh, for a second, I thought you were going full dementia again.
Oh no. I haven't had that take me over today. The pills the pills that you've given me, they helped me very well. That
Glad
white
I found those.
that white powder you keep producing, and it puts me at ease quite often.
That's just aspirin, boss. But I'm glad it helps.
Oh, it helps smooth very well. But yes, who was supposed to own this settlement, Zaku?
Well, those people who are knowledgeable. Thoughts? Has anyone ever actually would have travelled this road before?
I don't know.
Probably
I mean,
Iris? Like, she's from, like, deeper in Texas, so she would have probably been through here.
where did me and the luchador? Did I meet the luchador in Mexico?
Maybe.
Like, wouldn't we have come up this way?
Or
You
I
could've-
assumed we
You
met
could've-
in Mexico and El Paso was our first step into, like, Texas.
You could have come this way.
Oh, fair. Also, I'm glad you're pointing out a map that I can't see.
I like the fact you knew I was pointing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The Omniscient blesses his children. I can
Ugh.
tell when you're fucking with a map and addressing it at me. Fucking what?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That was a dumb move.
I was almost home. Only like another 10 minutes of traffic's bad, lads.
Well, honestly, you can kind of tell. The first thing you sort of see as you walk in is, of course, the diner on one side and the Red Rocket gas station on the other, which has been added to a bit. And, of course, the various shacks. And outside the Red Rocket diner, you see a row of motorbikes.
The Angels of Hell, I guess, would own this location.
Forces.
I would know about Old World Blues. I would know about the Hells Angels, right, Zaku?
I don't know if you would actually be that obscure in old world culture.
I mean, they were a major biker gang.
They're a known critical organization. Do I have them in the data bank?
You
Oh.
would actually have them in the databank, Knob.
Martial law has declared this gathering illegal. Prepare the
No.
Do not.
Mi-
Do
no.
not.
Mr. Ranger, no. Do not.
They will shoot you and you will die.
And then we will die.
I cannot die. I can only sacrifice myself against communism.
They're
They
not
are
not communists. They are they're
They
one of the best
support the
capitalists.
downfall of American society. Us, communist supporters.
That's not how that
Nuka-Cola
works.
did the same thing. You didn't shoot them.
They have not done anything illegal.
They have actually done incredible. Okay, Mr. Ranger, we're gonna have to update your data banks about the legality and illegally that's been happening with the Nuka-Cola company since the last bombs fell.
Then for now, these are the target.
No, they're not the target.
We must
You have
arrest
no-
them all.
You have no proof they've committed any illegal actions. You cannot.
Martial law has been declared in the United
Martial
States.
law has. Zaku, as an officer or whatever, could I not, like, declare the martial law in this area over?
You do not have the high authority. Only the president can declare the end to the
Fuck.
martial law.
I mean, the president's dead, so.
Yeah, unfortunately,
All three of them.
you can't prove you're a successor to that.
But for part of the Enclave, therefore, by all technicalities, is the last acting former remnant
Well,
here.
the Enclave wasn't really included in Mr. Gutsy's database with being, a secret shadow organization.
How dare you, good sir? We were always open and public about our helping of the American population. And anything short of that is communist lies and slander.
You see, that might work in universe, but I'm the GM, so no.
Well, you know what? You can eat my
No.
face.
He's just making in character
I know.
jokes.
I know.
Oh, but it sounded like
But
he
yes,
didn't get the joke.
But yes, Mr. Ranger, please do not go provoke the nest. We should just, be on our way and let them be themselves. We are you're outnumbered and they control a vast west of territory.
I can take them.
How many bikes are there, Zaku? A lot, huh?
Let me just roll.
Roll low.
Yeah, no, please roll fucking
29.
low. Oh,
I can
God.
take them.
No, why? Peacefully or with hostility?
We require more vans to fit this many convicts.
Get the paddy wagon.
Mr. Ranger, how about you go look for those vans?
As
How
this
about-
is
I shall
going on,
acquire proper detainment areas.
so he floats off. We'll get back to it at some point.
I'm back.
Oh, God, oh, thank God! Please, your Mr. Gutsy's trying to arrest.
Too late, I'm floating away.
Oh,
Mr. Ranger, get back here.
Get your slave
I
under
must
control.
find the detainment center.
What is going on?
Someone
Well,
explain.
so-
going to walk.
So we stumbled upon the Hell's Angels in control of this fort, or at least a large gathering of them currently. They're a known criminal organization to the Mr. Ranger, who knows martial law has been declared and wishes to detain the criminals due to martial law being declared. There's 29 of them, and there's one of him.
And it's even odds for a ranger.
So we found a fort where a ton of raiders are?
No. The Hell's
Angels.
Being a Texan, you would actually know that the Hell's Angels they are both, they are known for being quite good at getting rid of other raider gangs. They don't so much raid as be a public nuisance, and most towns and settlements kind of keep them around because they don't so much as destroy towns, kill people, they more just harass people.
Oh, right, they're a biker gang, right?
Yeah, they're a biker
Yeah.
gang.
They sell drugs.
I've got connections to them.
Another affiliate.
And I own you.
That makes you an affiliate.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mr.
Priorities
Ranger,
have shifted.
Priority shifted. Eating.
I am
the new
under
government.
arrest. I have
I am
aided
under
and abetted
arrest.
the enemy.
You use your third arm to cuff the
Blow
other
my
two
head off.
arms.
The plasma weapon disintegrates my CPU before I
in the
commit more
vehicle.
treason.
Anyways, what are we doing in the Hell's Angels?
You're basically stopping over in Fort Stockton for the night.
Alright. Have the Hell's Angels fucked with us at all?
No, you've literally just
No.
come in. The only thing...
Oh, we just got here.
And
We've been restraining the Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah,
Ow.
by the way, this commotion has attracted the attention of what appears to be a small girl. And she's walked up. Hello, strangers. Welcome to the fair town of Fort Stockton. How can I help you?
I require detainment facility.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'll go get the sheriff.
Ignore the robot.
Oh no!
We just need a place to park our truck for the night. And
Well, you can ask...
gonna-
Well, you can park it anywhere in town you like, or you could ask my dad in the Red Rocket Station.
Alright, I'll do that.
Cool, I'll go get Daddy Sheriff.
Daddy shit. Oh,
Wait.
God. Lovely.
So wait, is he the sheriff or is his name
Dad.
Sheriff?
Both.
Yes.
He's
like
sheriff,
that.
sheriff.
Uh,
Actually, no. You know what would be funnier? It's actually sheriff, sharif, but no one. Everyone here's too American to pronounce it. So
actually,
it's
I
just
like
sheriff,
that.
sheriff.
It's like, hello. You get like a very tan sort of Arabic man who looks like, hello, I am Sheriff Sharif. Please, welcome to my town. I am the town sheriff. I am the town mayor, and I am also the town mechanic.
Yeah.
Would you be surprised if it weren't for the mayor of Shady Sands?
Who's the mayor of Shady Sands?
An extremely Arabic man.
That.
They beat him in
Anyways.
Fallout 1.
Oh, interesting. But yeah,
You also notice that he is wearing a Hell's Angels jacket.
Alexis
Oh.
will shake his hands. His hand. Pleasure
we
to
go.
meet you, Sheriff. We're just stopping by for the night. Was wondering if we needed anywhere specific. Need to park our truck anywhere specific.
So long as not at the gate or on the main road, you're good. Park it wherever you want.
All right.
Go across the diner. We got some lovely folks in there today. Big party going on. It's someone's initiation.
Initiation.
Yeah, someone's been welcomed into the family. It's a big day.
It's not like
She
the rumors I
pauses
heard
for a
were-
moment. She pauses for a moment and then points at the jacket. You mean the Hells Angels, don't you?
Ah, yeah, true. I've been a member all my life.
Fair. Guess we might end up doing business at some point.
Wait a second. Are you
44.
little Alexis?
I am indeed.
Hey, it's me, Jack. I don't know, like I go by Sharif now. That's my last name. But you know, I saw you when you were only about this high, and you were working with your dad.
Oh.
Yeah, your dad gave me my chopper when I was first joining the thing. When I first got mine.
I'm finally fucking back, brothers.
Well
Hello.
then. Talk about small world.
Oh yeah, it's a small state. Also, she needs what's up with
Small state laughs in largest state in the United States.
Yeah,
Alaska.
he sort of needs to go
Fair.
like, well, what's up with Mr. Fishbowl, Cowboy Hat, and Mr. Holy Cross dude? And
Is
all of
anyone
the
gonna
others.
restrain?
Yes,
Uh,
I'm restraining the Mr. Gutsy as the only
The
legal
I feel
military
like it-
officer
I feel like
here.
at least all three of us are restraining him.
We each got a fucking arm. He's handcuffed.
All was in the air, just ah.
No, we all have an arm like handcuffed to our arms, so we all have to like kind of like drag him sort of along.
Make-
Well,
Properly
no, because
detained subject.
Alexis already told him to stand down, so he would have.
I think police protocol supersedes
You
that,
must
doesn't it?
hold till night for the raid.
Keep in mind, Alexis has extensively repaired and retrofitted this man,
But then again,
including giving obedience protocols to her.
Iris, I would
You
also
need
like to
to-
point out this is also a Nob's character.
That's fair. I'm kidding.
But
Well,
for those
half
guys,
kidding.
yeah. But yeah. So no,
But yeah.
yeah. So
She basically. Well,
what I'm gonna say
there
here
are people we picked up on while we were evacuating El Paso.
seems like a bunch of queers.
You're not wrong.
Well, who am I to judge? Queer folk or queer folk? At least they aren't any of those crazies who are coming up from the south.
From
He's
the
a-
south, you say?
Yeah, they kind of look like that guy in the mask. His eyes not.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That one's been fighting with us for a little bit. I'm sure he's fine.
He's not gonna go try ripping anyone's hearts out, is he?
oh
I haven't
no!
seen him-
Oh
I've-
no!
haven't
What you
seen him
doing?
do- Haven't seen him try that.
Oh, I'm
so, no.
I'm nothing like my cousins. Well, not really. I don't consider them that. I'm not like those other people. Different culture.
Actually,
Different sides of Mexico. I'm from west, they're from east. Big difference.
Yes, actually, there's quite a difference.
so what you're saying is you're from the same area.
To say I'm from the same area is to say that Texas is
It's like saying Caesar's Legion and the NCR are from
give
the
me a
same
state
area.
that's really far away from
Hang on, I'm doing this for you. It's like saying Caesar's Legion and the NCR are from the same area.
Well,
what the fuck's an NCR?
Oh, they're a government body out west. Over in...
There's
They-
more
they
land
can-
out west? Where are we? I thought that globe was just a line.
no, they also killed the cons in mass.
I don't
Good.
want to be repeating my record, but what the fuck's the Carns?
They're like the Hell's Angels, but without bikes.
Yes, they were.
criminal.
No.
She's just gonna baton us
The
right
cons-
into Mr. Cutscene.
Hang on. Hang on. The Hell's Angels don't actually go out and murder people. The cons do.
To an extent, yes.
Well,
It's
Yeah,
just
but
on
you
their
gotta
family.
pay the cons to do it. I'm talking about the drug dealing part.
The Hells Angels have been known to raid, but raid raiders.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, like the cons are worse.
Debatable.
That is debatable. I like the cons.
Yeah.
Air quotes worse.
Okay, if we're
Well-
using air quotes, then yes.
Well, if they don't
No.
have bikes, they sound like a bunch of pansies.
Pretty much, yeah.
Still, I'm going to say right here, this is all getting a bit over my head. Just keep your robot under control and try not to get Mr. Weird Dude in the mask or whipping anyone's hearts out. I've had enough freaky shit seeing the last few months.
I'll do my best.
Excuse me, good sheriff. When's the last time you saw those freaky men in mass?
Oh yeah. Wait, mask. I'm talking the guys who like ripping people's hearts.
Yes,
That's what I want to know about.
that's them.
Yeah,
That's them.
they wear masks.
He
The
goes,
freaky heart ripping mask wearers.
well, one of the fellows is outside.
Oh?
Oh no.
That guy
Oh,
in the
no.
cage, we're punishing him. He killed a whole fucking homestead up the road.
Wait, he's
Oh,
the guy
damn.
that was in the cage?
Yeah, we
Yes.
took his mask off him. He, I can get you the
Oh.
mask you want. Scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Criminal.
I put a
I'm
hand.
gonna go tease him.
I put a hand. No, my friend. First, get the mask, then rub it in his face.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so the mask he brings out is not a luchador mask. It appears to be
It's
a
some
more.
spooky.
It appears to be more a actual human skull, which has been hollowed out and has like a sort of a feathered, like headband around the top,
Yep, that's
with a number of very odd runic patterns carved into it.
Hmm.
Like they've actually like scrimshawed the actual human skull.
Is it full on Aztec or?
Actually, because this is actually very obscure and this isn't American, the only person who possibly would have knowledge of this is actually you, Allied. Please make a knowledge test.
Oh,
Oh, you're the Mexican, doesn't know.
Fuck. I take it I need it higher than that.
You need a little higher, but however,
Wait, am I rolling? I'm rolling knowledge. Okay.
Knowledge,
So,
yes. However, you may also make a roll, Scruffles, but it will not be the
Yeah.
exact history. It will be a little
Okay.
easier for you.
I'll wait to see what he rolls, and if he fails, I'll spend a penny.
wait, it would be what?
Yours will be a knowledge test.
Okay. I'm not good at knowledge.
That's fine. As I said, I'll spend a penny if it fails for you.
Oh yeah, no. I think I'll have to add it.
Do you not have knowledge as an additional skill?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You can roll a d4 and a d6 anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll.
Roll, see what you get.
No.
How did you get a -1?
Uh,
Oh no!
I think it's
Oh, it's a critical fail.
you're gonna want to penny that.
alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in a sec.
I'm gonna penny as well. There we go.
Oh,
Hey, there we go. We just know about different sides of the coin.
Okay. Okay. So you both know. So
Well, of course we both know. We've both been to Mexico.
this is true.
Yeah.
So Scruffles, and actually you are as well. You recall a rather tight scrape you had down in Mexico with a group calling themselves El Coto de Hitsuk. I can't say the actual word.
Oh, it is the Aztecs. I was
Type it
memeing.
out.
Yeah, I'm typing it out. Here we go. El Coto de
Oh, yeah.
Coptical.
That's an Aztec god if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Yeah. You see that. You know from your personal experience these guys are a very dangerous a very dangerous cartel, and sort of pseudo-religious, with pseudo-religious trappings, in that if you don't pay your protection, you get taken, and you get essentially sacrificed to their gods.
I relay that to our fine
Real
sheriff here.
Diablos.
However, you also know, Ark, that you can definitely tell that their culture is very influenced and stylized around the ancient Aztec culture.
Mhm.
And note they have a very interesting similarity to the actual blood rituals which were conducted by the actual Aztecs.
Considering we just ran into a witch and also other stuff and a priest, I'm starting to be a bit more worried about these guys than they're just messed up. Now it's like I'm gonna relay that to to the sheriff as to who they are and that they should be killed on sight.
Yeah, he hears the word like how do you make a tongue move like that?
A lot of practice with their boy toys. But anyway, they are a blood cult.
Well, that was freaking obvious. They're bloody crazy idiots.
They're
Real Diablos.
they're more than just the normal blood cult. They just are advanced blood cults.
Never was.
Blood Cult 2, Electric
Vegeta
Boogaloo.
Vegeta speak.
Yes.
How many of them are there?
Well, there were about 4 of them when we got to the farm, but the other one ran off into the desert. 2 got killed, and we catch this guy. Trying to get him to let us know where his friends are.
I'd
I'd be happy to help.
What was that, Vegeta?
So you want them to talk then, right?
Yeah, but he's been out there for 2 weeks.
So
Who the hell's been feeding him?
We ain't been feeding the bastard.
Wow, he must have been fat as fuck
Good
then.
lord.
Oh no, he was fat as fuck when we caught him. I don't know where they get the fucking food from. There's nothing out there.
People.
Oh god, please don't tell me they're fucking cannibals. We should have just put them.
No, they are. No, they're more than cannibals.
Yeah, you actually know they are cannibals. They tried to cook you when they caught you.
No. My luchador friend. I'm just picturing Indiana Jones. I was in like a cauldron. Like, I'm not actually that edible, you guys. And like the luchador's like Spider-Man downing a wall.
Yeah, and then I just fucking like.
No, can I describe what happens? You're basically being roasted over a spit, slowly turn, and they're basically wondering, how do we get him out? Do we crack him open like a shellfish? And then the luchador jumps down from a rocky cliff, grabs the high priest who's conducting the ritual, suplex him into the cauldron of boiling water,
Ugh.
and then he proceeds to knock out the other 2 guards. Is that suitably awesome?
Yes.
Yes, but also involve an RKO in there somewhere.
Yeah. You RKO like the leader into the fire, into like the spit roast that I was on. Like I'm like like I lean down. You're like
Still, you do know that it's a bit odd because these guys are kind of a bit more southward in Mexico. They're very far off.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him. I must ask, Mr. Sheriff, man. Your boys travel all along the roads, right?
Well, all around down Texas. We used to go up to New Mexico, but ever since those goddamn crazies from north have been coming south, we've been person non grata.
I look at my Mexican friend.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Wait, what did you say again?
He says they've been person non grata in New Mexico.
I don't speak Savage. Translate.
What does
What
that
would
mean?
Yeah.
Technically, it's the wrong meaning for the term. He's just being an idiot and using the wrong term.
Yeah, that they don't go up there anymore. Okay, I thought
It's
I thought it was some
It
sad
actually
shit.
means not going. It means that they haven't been up there. He's just being an idiot, and he doesn't actually
Yeah.
use it's an actual term, but I don't. That's not the correct way of using it. I think.
I figured
Yeah.
as much. But I'm gonna ask him then if has the South been lost to Texas?
I don't know. I don't listen to much. We've been getting a couple of people coming up from the south saying there's a thing coming, but not many.
Like throw my toes. Oh no. Well then, Mr. Sheriff, if you shared information with us, I think it's fair we share it back. What was it? We came from El Paso, right? That's the current.
Yep.
Yeah.
North of El Paso, that little town up there in El Paso, them crazies from the north, the Legion guys in football gear, they're making a push in that direction, and the Rangers are. Well, we helped them hold for a couple of extra, like 2 or 3 extra weeks. Saku.
You're not sure it could hold for ages or indefinitely. You don't know.
Yeah, we've helped them hold a bit, but the Legion's starting to make a push into Texas. Just as a heads up with you and your guys, I thought you all should know as you traded
Well, if they
information.
come here, we'll give them a fight. They do it great.
Well,
A lot of people have said that.
Yes, Vegeta.
Look, this is the same guys that pretty much put home to an entire nation up in the northwest. I don't think a bunch of gangers can hold them off. Look,
He basically flicks his finger and points. He goes, "We ain't a gang. We're
Oh,
a
no.
family."
I'm gonna toss the fucking intel towards them, the fucking copies. You tell me this when they've conquered the entire north region to the north and all the tribes that they've already taken.
So would you give me exactly like a list of what they've done?
Well, I'm gonna give him all the intelligence and
Unless it's audio, is it written? I'm guessing.
it's all written stuff that he's had from.
Have fun.
He kind of looks. He goes like, "Thanks. I can't read."
In simple layman's terms, they've conquered the vast majority of the stuff up north. They've killed many a tribe, and trust me, this lot here will not stop them.
Oh, there's more of this. And
Yeah,
he cracks his knuckles. We'll take
How
'em.
many? Hundreds? Thousands? How
But-
many?
I ain't giving my number to no damn stranger.
No, Mr. Sheriff. The point he's getting at is that this is a song and dance that's been repeated many a times. Don't underestimate them.
Oh, right.
I apologize. It seemed like if we were coming off hostile. We don't like seeing good, as I look over at him, good, honest, hard-working folk get killed for underestimating what looks like clowns in football gear, you know?
Anything else, Vegeta?
This isn't just a regular radar gang that, gets high up the stiffies about, a kilometer or so away, which you can pick up with a sniper rifle. They are a tidal wave. They don't stop coming, they don't stop sending men. When you run out of ammo, they're gonna put you up on a cross.
Okay, I got the second half. What the hell's a tidal wave?
Basic. Okay, it's an endless horde.
Texas has a tidal zone. They know.
Yeah,
they
but
know
this
what the
guy's
tidal
nowhere.
wave is.
This guy's nowhere near it. He's probably never left this town in his fucking life.
He's drive down south, but he's probably seen the sea once. You can make it.
It's like an endless pile of sand.
You can
Keep
make- you can
digging
make- you
and
can-
more comes to replace
You can make a
it.
charm test to try and convince him of the threat.
Oh, can we? Yeah.
Yeah, Vegeta, if you want to make the roll.
Please don't
Oh.
fail the intimidation roll.
It's not intimidation.
Intimidation or charm.
Charm speech.
What's speech?
Yes.
No, it'll be
Charm
speech.
speech, also known as cheech.
What's the mod?
Nothing, just roll, and I'll tell you if you get it.
Oh, pretty fucking good.
No, is that? He kind of like rolls his eyes and goes, "Alright, fine, I'll pass it along to the boys, but hell, I don't." He goes, "Alright, maybe I'll get out of town. I mean, I've got my daughter to protect.
You need to take everyone.
Look,
Listen,
I'll talk to the boys. You can go over and speak to them yourself, but
Yeah, I know, but let's just say, people up north, Texas Rangers, even they can handle this for long. Right now, everybody needs to get going now, before it comes, because otherwise there's gonna be nothing left. Not just this place. But
At this
everywhere.
point, Alexis is gonna like put her hand on. Shit. What's your character's name, Vegeta?
sharp."
Yeah, they're gonna put their hand on Sharp's shoulder and just say, "Listen, it takes time to evacuate a town.
Exactly.
How about you?" And she'll look at Sharif and say, "You ask around town, see if anyone else has, heard about the Legion. Verify this on your own, and
Yeah, I'm
put
good now.
together some contingencies."
Oh no, trust me, man. I'm going over there right now. You guys, make yourself comfortable for the evening. I'll just need to go over to the bar. If you want to join us, feel free. Just don't kill that guy outside. Some boys are wanting to give him another round.
Then-
Do you have anything that would require like more like I basically would have peddle my science to them if they need me to work on anything, like while they're having a party and stuff. Zaku.
Also,
Well, you
Well,
could
no.
try to get the old server droid back up and running.
All right. Well, let's
also,
prepare for that.
Alexis is gonna ask, before you go, I do remember hearing from I do remember you saying that you were the mechanic.
Oh yeah, I'm the mechanic of this town. Sheriff. Although everyone calls me Sheriff.
Yeah, I'll admit I can't really get my tongue around that pronunciation.
Nah, it was
Uh,
my father's name.
But I was wondering, could I make use of your garage?
For a friend of the family, anything.
Thank you.
Just don't touch my tools.
I got my own, don't worry.
Man, nice to see you again, Alexis. And he's going to go off to the bar.
Yeet.
So, you're currently in Fort Stockton. So,
Alexis is gonna spend the time trying to mount the minigun on the truck.
that will be a science roll. Would that be a science roll?
That'd be a repair, I think.
I think, yeah, that'd be
No. That what?
Okay, are you just strapping onto someone who can actually use it on like a bipod? Or are you doing it can be controlled from the actual car?
Just like a bipod, basically.
Okay, that'd be a repair roll.
Basically, they're taking out the seat from the passenger side, opening up the roof, and making like a miniature turret box that someone can stand in and
Or
control
you
that.
can put it like a sort of a little plinth that someone can rest their bottom on as they stick their head out the top.
Yeah, and then that'll be the basis of it. I'll repair it later, or like make it better later.
Yeah, okay, make the roll. You get an extra
Alright.
plus 2 for the actual mechanic warehouse.
That is a 10.
You've added like a nice little bar that the thing swings on. You've had to kind of strap the box onto out the back, so it's kind of a long belt chain. So if you spring it around, if you do like a 360 degree, it will get jammed. But it's got like a fairly wide arc.
Nice.
You even put a little seat for people to sit on when they're using it.
Yeah, and there's also just like they'll cut a hole in the front of not cut a hole, but they'll basically take the front of the trailer and put a little side door so people can like get out the trailer from the front and go straight to the turret. Like
Yeah.
basically, they get out of the front of the trailer and can step onto the bed of the truck.
All right.
Oh,
Now,
Yeah.
anything else anyone wants to do in town? Because we do have the little things. We have the guy in the cage. We have the bar. You might be able to
oh
find
yeah.
something.
I'd like to see if I can get access to that mask.
Oh yes, he let you like have the mask. He's not taking it back yet.
Okay.
What does the
then I
mask say,
guess
my
I'm going
friend?
to- Yeah, we're going to go torment that man for.
I'm gonna go
And,
see what's wrong with the robot, the booze bot.
Okay, we'll do the man first, and we'll do the booze bar.
All right.
I do have one more question of like something I can do to the truck.
Yeah.
Can I add like armored plates to the windows?
There is a lot of scrap around here, so not like the good plate, but like you could put some like
Yeah,
scrap to it.
basic plate that'll like keep me safe from a pistol.
Yeah, you could do that, but
Small
we'll get
arms.
to that later. We'll get to that later. So we can just go.
Maybe
Ahead.
even shutters. But I go back to the man in the cage, and I pull out the mask and I say to him, "Hola! I didn't expect one of you to be so up north. Why are you even here?"
In Spanish.
He kind of just looks down
Yes,
at you
it's
like
bad.
blankly, and like you can notice now that he's got a kind of like 100-yard stare. Like he's looking at you, but seems to be looking through you.
So, last time I met you guys, you were like really proud. I guess but you don't seem so proud anymore, especially with you up north and all.
Are you speaking in like
Did you
Mexican?
run away from Yeah, I'm speaking to him in Spanish.
Yeah, Spanish. Yes. Why did I say Mexican? It's Spanish. Fuck you.
I mean,
Yeah,
Mexican
like,
Spanish is a little
so-
different.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
different
it
from
is-
Spain Spanish.
Yeah. Mexican Spanish, Puerto Rican Spanish, Spain Spanish, the hundreds
Puerto-
of variances. Yeah, but whatever. But so are
When
you,
you said
are
Puerto
you here
Rican-
because
when
you're
you said-
running from?
When you said Puerto Rican Spanish, my brain somehow heard Portugal Spanish, and I was like, dude, they speak Portuguese.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
Back to Scruffles.
Sorry.
but so you're here for either two reasons. You're running away like cowards from Imperator, or you finally caved in and you're working for it.
There's kind of a sort of like he just looks at you, and there's just sort of like a huff, like you will die. You will die.
Everyone
like
dies
dog.
eventually.
Yes.
But I'll die on a big pile of guns, unlike you, you dumb son of a.
But when I die, my gods will tell me I am just. When you die, they will eat the marrow from your bones.
I'd like to see them try. I'm
Oh.
protected by El Santo, the savior of my people. He'll do all sorts of crazy moves on your gods. Jump from the top rope, give him the suicida la planta. He'll
Oh.
give him the old leg twist.
Are you like
He'll
demonstrating
put your
these
god
moves
in a
as you're doing
submission
this?
hold, you. Yeah, I'm just yelling.
The guy basically just like his eyes go wide, like he's like seemingly like sort of like elated. He is. Oh, well, when your god faces mine, we will do excellent battle, and the blood will be spilt. For with the blood,
I like the excellent battle part. That way you focus on the blood.
yes, but when that happens, that blood will fuel the world, and life will be renewed.
Really?
I'll be right back
If I
again.
remember, after every night, there's always a sunrise. So the light must win eventually.
Ah, but we are the light, for with the blood spilt, there is the sunrise.
But anyway,
You seem strong.
I am.
Your blood will be excellent. And he just like stares at you, like his mouth slightly open.
to. I'll be back real quick. I'm going to run to the truck and grab some of those pure water that the priest gave us.
Oh God!
How many do you grab?
Oh
I grab
no.
about 3.
It's gonna exercise him.
You're about to get your ass beat by the Hell's Angels for fucking with their prisoner.
Dude, that
I'm
is
pretty sure they'll like find it funny with me messing with him.
unless he dies.
Yeah, if he dies, they're gonna be pissed and they're gonna beat you. They may not kill you, but they're gonna.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I have a plan.
Is the run really fast?
Good. Oh God.
Okay,
we're gonna
so I
cut
grabbed
away
the
here
wa-
for a second, and we're gonna get back to this in a bit.
Can't believe he's about to fucking waterboard the goddamn Aztec cultist.
We'll do this in a second, Scruffles. Just, I feel this is a good point to go somewhere else and build the
Oh, yeah.
tension. Alright,
It's
so, who was next? I think it was,
Hi.
yeah, you so you're gonna go to the bar. You walk into the bar, and, this diner is kind of had, like, metal put around the actual windows, so it seems like a bit more like a fortified bunker.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of walk inside, and there's a big burly guy with like a leather jacket with the sleeves torn off, and he's like, "You the 4 eyes? I don't see no 4 eyes. I want to see. What's that? A fishbowl?"
Yeah. You could say that causes 4 eyes when you look at it at an angle.
He kind of turns his head and like keeps turning it.
I turned mine as well to like make the light make the light refraction.
He kind of
He's
like,
like,
he kind of explain, whatever, man, whatever. Just get inside and fix it, and don't go touching the women. They'll beat your ass.
I'm worried that they're gonna just beat me in general. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, they do beating.
There's a safe word at least, right?
Of course. You have to say it 3
Oh.
times.
That's 3 chances of them gagging you. Oh, help me! As I like go and look at with like a smile, like, oh, I better be real quick about this shit.
Still, you go inside, and as you go in, make an agility test.
Oh no! Oh no!
You're able to duck out of the way as a chair comes flying at you and smashes on the
Oh.
wall. You're kind of walking through the middle of a pseudo brawl. Some guys playing poker. It's a bit of a. It's very much the traditional biker gang bar.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like excuse me, it's like,
guys.
it's like wiggle through like like 2 people are like that's what hey, that man's cheating. I said like fucking quickly wiggle another
Yeah,
way.
you get like you get a lot of looks as you're walking through from like the men, the women. There's actually a few kids in here in like micro Hell's Angels jackets.
Huh.
They're all
So I
kind
see.
one of the kids like pulls out a switchblade and there's a guy who looks probably his dad just like grabs his arm and forces it back down.
I just kind of like I just nod respectfully to the father like good man as I keep like going
Yeah,
like all right.
he's like you see Sheriff Sharif at the back goes, guys, put you down, put it down. And you hurried through to the back and you're brought before a fairly old and dilapidated Protractron.
Oh, fuck.
Its arms appears to be like broken off. Its dome's been caved in. It's got plenty of dents. There's at least 3 switchblades lodged in certain areas.
This is going to be a wee bit more than a science job.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you have to do a science and a science.
I could do the science. The repair's a bit harder. I hope somebody else could do repair shit.
The science gets it back up and running.
That's fine. Would it be able to do its job if it was at least up, or is it like?
You'll be able to speak and actually activate again, and like this is you doing like the advanced computer electronics.
Okay, I can do that. Repair is going to be debatable.
Yeah, let's see.
So here's the science.
Yeah, that's enough to get it like marginally functional. Speaking, it has been 10 days since my last activation. Updating Fail. Updating. Fail. Update. Rebooting to preset parameters. Hello. I am Beertron7200. How may I serve you?
I'm gonna. If I look, is it a notice chat to look around to see if there's any like other shit in here, like its parts, so I can just kind of
Yes.
make the repair check easier?
You make a notice. You notice there's a couple of things you could use it to help, but it's gonna be a very like you're smart enough to like do some stuff, but it's gonna be a bit of a force. You get like a +1.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. That 1D. Wait. Hold on. Why did that come out? That should have been a
2.
3. That. No.
Should have been a 3.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a bit. Why didn't it come out that?
No. Yeah. No. Because it had -1 in there for some reason. Hover over it. There's a.
Yeah, I can see it. You rolled a 2.
But it's okay. That's making no sense. So
you would have rolled a 3.
So we'll just do this instead. Why is it still? Do I have something?
It doesn't like you.
Yeah, it's not liking me at all today. So all right, fine. Fuck you, sheet. Then we'll just do.
You know, if you do a D1, it gets rid of the low and 2 dice.
Well, we'll just do this instead. There's that, and then there's the wild die, which is 1d6.
Oh.
There you go.
Yep, that's a 12. So you're able to get the little robot running, up and running, and he's up, and he's like, you're able to get his arm actually reattached. You notice that it was actually teared out of the socket, so it's actually just slotting it back in and winding it back on.
Oh, thank God they didn't like cut it out with like a blowtorch or anything. Just.
Nah. Nothing you really can do though for his dented chassis though, but that's like kind of superfluous.
Yeah.
You're able to. Nothing you really can do for the dome. You can still see the light bulb inside, just like flashing.
That just adds to the drunken mistor of like when they're hammered, they're like, oh, a bright light.
Yeah, you are able to just slowly. It gets a bit like ready to serve. Where are patrons?
I open the door.
You open the door, and there's a brief pause as the Projectron just like walks out. Hello, I am Beertron 2000, ready to serve. How may I serve you? And there's suddenly like a pause. Everyone just blinks, and there's just a giant cheer.
You just see me like from like behind it at the door, like wave, like thumbs up.
Yeah, cheer. And the robot slowly makes its way to the bar and begins taking orders.
We have saved another robot from robot genocide.
Yeah.
I've done my duty.
Yeah, one of the kids, you do see one of the kids though run up and try and shank it, but his dad just grabs him by the jacket and pulls him back. You also get 2 switchblades.
Oh, that's my payment switchblades?
No, you pulled them out of the actual robot.
Oh, I'll give them to the sheriff to pass down through the family line.
Oh wow, I wonder where that went.
There you go.
Oh yeah, by the way, here you go, and he gives you actually some 44 Magnum ammo, like 3 clips of 44 Magnums, and 2 stimbacks.
I thank him kindly, and I wish him and his others a good night.
Oh no, and he also gives you free jet.
How much free jet?
No, free as in 3 doses of jet.
3 dosage of jet. Well, I will thank him mighty fine, and I wish him and his others a good, a good night, because I am a weakling when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, you hurry back out, and yeah, as you leave, there is a sudden one of the armored flaps on the windows bursts open as another chair flies out, and then you see a person reach out and pull the flap back down.
I'm gonna hurry the fuck away from there faster.
Yeah.
Actually, is that a chair made out of wood?
It was.
All right, I'm gonna take some of the wood. God knows, Mr. Furnace Brahmin probably uses it to bring him some wood.
Yeah, you do have. Please add 1 partially intact chair.
There you go, Pyro. You got some chair.
Thank God, 'cause that's what I was planning on doing.
What were you planning to burn?
The humans.
No, that comes later.
Actually, Pyro, is there
No.
anything you want to do?
All I was planning on doing was starting the process of melting down whatever copper and brass that I had. I'm sure sure the Hell's Angels have a ammo press that they can use.
You can actually ask if they have anything they would be interested in.
Well,
Once everyone's like finished drinking and stuff, they start sidling out, and you actually see Sheriff Sharif, and you can go talk to him if you want.
sure, I'll go talk to Sheriff Sharif.
The Hell's Angels don't pay you as much mind as they leave. Eventually, like he says, like, "Oh, hello, you're with the group, right? We had a good
Yes,
nice
that.
talk. The whole group's gonna clear out in the morning, and we'll be gone by the time Caesar Legion gets here. What can I do for you?"
Well, I was just gonna ask if you have enough ammunition for your journey.
Well, we could always use more ammunition, man.
Well, I don't have bullets, but if you have an ammo press, I have everything to make bullets with.
Really? You got that damn lead?
More than I can actually carry out of here, yes.
Wonderful,
And-
man. I'll be happy to reach into the party funds and give you some goddamn. What's it called again?
Money.
Yeah, money. Money. I'll give you some caps.
And if you all really wanted to, you could probably rip up this town to get more copper and brass that I can melt down for you.
Oh, we'll be back one day. It's good to just leave this thing here for people coming through. You think we'll live here the whole time? Plus, the locals are. They'll want the town.
I've gotta go. I'll be right.
Bye, Iris.
Later.
Yeah, time for running around preparing for Mother's Day.
Bye.
Have a good day.
See ya.
But yeah, but you can convince him to try and break extra stuff down.
We just lost Pyro.
Oh, we just lost Pyro.
There he is.
Alright, yeah, hi Pyro. You can try and convince him to break down parts of the town.
Oh, that was me disconnecting. Fantastic. Give me about like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. We'll go to the waterboarding. I mean the holy water. I mean the whatever Scruffles is doing.
Alrighty.
Alright, so Scruffles, you have your holy water.
The 3 bottles of water.
And he's got
And well, the way that you were talking about blood, you sounded really thirsty here.
I am quite thirsty. Thirsty for blood, but I'll take some water.
Then
He hands
I have but one if you answer question,
What is your question?
we'll give you a bottle of water. And if you ask more, I can give you more water.
Depends on what the question is.
What does Imperator Mexicano have to do with you being here? Because I know you're here because. But what is the exact reason?
He kind of just smiles, and his sunburnt lips just kind of crack as he does.
I dingle the water in front of him.
Make a note. Make a speech test.
Oh. I'm not too good with speech.
You'll
Could
be-
I make a spirit test?
No, this is definitely a speech test.
Any bonuses?
Dangle the water +2. Pretty good.
Oh.
You got a 4. Okay, I'm gonna roll his. Do NPCs explode? Like dice wise?
They don't have a wild die.
Oh yes.
Certain like boss
Okay, he
characters
critically
can.
fails. He's like, all right, yeah, give it to me, man. Give it, come on, give it here.
I toss it to him.
And he takes it. He like turns off the cat and he like pours it back. We're all cold. We are needing to get away. They weren't interested in negotiating. We offered to work with them, but they were. And he drinks some more. They did not like us. They did not accept that we were doing the gods' work. They preached the Force God, the one that destroyed our land so long ago.
So you're just running with your tail behind your legs.
Oh no,
Between
we
your
do
legs.
not run.
That's how they say it around here, right?
We do not run. We hunt. We find blood for the god and continue this god-forsaken. We continue this world. We continue it for their existence.
Alrighty. Second question. Do you want to live?
There's a pause.
You drink that water. I offered you some aqua de vita, and you accepted it. So I assume this question would be very easy for you.
I will live. But I will live because my god demands it.
Prove him wrong. Kill him right there.
No, no, no,
Uh,
no. We just made friends with
Do
him.
it, boss.
okay, so he said he wants to live for his god.
He'll live because his god demands it.
Alrighty. Now, third question. And I'll have to tie you with this question that by saying yes to my second question, you have to answer my third question. Or you would have lied to yourself and lied to your god.
He doesn't,
I
he doesn't,
tossed him the second bottle of water for answering my second question.
he doesn't drink it, he just looks at you.
Yeah, I guess he's stashing it. But, well, my third question is, where are your friends hanging out?
There is no binding thing here. I do not need to answer that.
Ah, but is the cage big enough for me to reach in an arm?
Yeah, you're big enough to reach in an arm.
I reach my hand into there and grab him around the throat.
Yeah.
I ask him again, you said you wanted to live, right?
If my god demands it.
Well, either we find your friends, kill them all, and then kill you, and there is no one to do whatever your god demands, or you tell us where your friends are, we get them to leave these people alone, and then you can continue on with your whole god shenanigans. I grip my hand around his throat as he starts laughing.
He just starts like like trying to laugh, but like it's like a wet like choking, but he's somehow still laughing even as you're grabbing his throat. He doesn't seem to resist. In fact, he seems to lean into it.
Choke me harder, God.
Anyway, If anything, dealing with children has taught me that you have to be patient with people. I let him choke a bit longer.
Yeah, he's not gonna break.
Oh, could I make a roll?
Yeah, you may make a roll, but this will be definitely a spirit test against his spirit.
Alrighty, so just counter spirit roll.
Counter spirit roll, but you do have your wild dice.
Please view. Oh, threes. Yeah, I'm gonna Benny that. Down to 1. Fuck, no.
You can't Benny twice.
I know.
You basically you continue choking him. How long do you choke him for?
Hmm. Until I can notice that until I notice he's actively more tired than he was before.
Oh, that's pretty damn easy.
A
He-
good, 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, he does last that time. Like nothing you seem to do to this guy seems to actually seem to affect him. He's weirdly durable.
I got a better idea. You know, considering that he is obviously of any use. I don't
Hmm.
information about him. How about we down to the back of the car?
I can barely hear you, Vegeta.
I don't think we're also going to get any information on him. But then again, attaching him to the back of the car with a rope and seeing how long he lasts.
That's always fun.
Yes,
Exactly.
let me bleed over this land.
No. We're gonna put you in a bag. You won't be bleeding on the land.
But I
You're
will.
gonna be tied up, blacked out. Well, no, we may just leave you in the heat for a bit.
Oh, but I already am in the heat. Slowly dying, my life force bleeding to preserve this world.
Not that kind.
Oh, also,
And I do
hello,
not
Charlotte.
mean
into
that
it,
kind of bleeding. You do not see the truth of how one life rolls into another. One existence feeds the world around it.
Exactly, but where does that leave you?
I will die for a greater cause.
You're dying for a cause which is gonna be over soon.
You don't
There
know.
are far more powerful things around. Trust me.
We died once and we return. We die and return again.
You won't be returning.
Oh no, I will not. But the god, our god. And he says the god's name. I'm not going to try even saying that.
You're not going to be anybody's side. You're not gonna live forever, and certainly you will not be remembered.
Oh no. But this world will be remembered. And through this small act, the world will continue.
This is a night that nobody is going to know about. Nobody cares about. Most of all us.
I shake his cage a bit, enough to get his long enough to get his attention, enough to him to ask me why the fuck am I shaking his cage so
He
much.
doesn't. He just rocks around in the cage laughing.
Is he tied down at all?
No, he's okay. Honestly, at this point, he's basically his legs are dangling through the cage.
Open it. Actually, no, wait, his legs are dangling for the cage?
Yes.
I'm taking out my knife.
Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea.
Just listen for a moment. This worked funnily enough quite well on Legionaries. He's gonna walk over towards the hang and try and grab his leg.
Hey, before you do that, I must ask my amigo here. How do you feel about gambling?
He doesn't answer. Just smiles.
Now, what if you know, it may, if, from your perspective, it may not seem all fair with us, like, taunting you and you in a cage, right?
He just smiles.
Now, what if things were a bit more equal
He just smiles.
and there was a chance for you to get something you'd want and us to lose? And there's a chance for us to get something we want and you lose. Will of the gods and all that. A competition, a bet, something like that.
As you are talking about this is around the time the actual like people are coming out of the bar, and a few of the Hell's Angels are heading your way as you're asking this.
Yeah.
And he's just the guy the whole time just smiling at you.
That's right, hurry up, I'm going to do what I want to do.
So, what if we were to play a game of sorts? And if we win, you tell us where your friends are, and if you win, we'll do a few requests for you. And you know what? I'll even let you choose the game.
He licks his lips. The game is life.
Alright,
Yeah.
you done with this guy?
And you hear from the house, hey, what are you two guys doing with that guy?
Well, to be honest, I don't think he's gonna be on that talk.
It's not about making them talk, it's about sending them a message.
I have an
That
idea
is also good.
on that.
What was that, Vegeta?
I have an idea on that.
Ah,
Which
what you...
was, that's the thing. Do you want him visible to them, or
Oh, he's visible, but we have a little more fun with the guy. One of the Hell's Angels nods to the other guy and he goes along with a key to go open the cage.
You've got a knife, by any chance? My one I'd rather not use.
Oh,
but
we're
it's,
not stabbing him, man.
No, I have something else in mind. Actually, have you also got any what are they called?
What do you want to do to him?
Well, I learned of a very certain technique which
Alright, start with the whole flabbergasted Mr. Fancy Hat. Just tell us what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna rip his toenails off.
Roll a charm
And
test.
Each one. My part. I don't have charm
Oh, sorry, that's speech.
speech. Wait, it's nice to roll. Nope.
Yeah, no, they're like, dude, we just want to beat the crap out of him.
Now, I have a counter.
Look, there's a certain way to do this.
Yeah, no, you failed your thing, Vegeta.
Sorry.
Now, I have a counter suggestion. All of you guys are really good at pretty much everything you do, right?
We're the best. Shut up,
Exactly.
Larry.
Now, what if you were a bit more direct in showing that to your prisoner? Your superiority over him.
They're kind of looking at each other a bit confused by what you're talking about.
Fuck, I'm just having to Benny that roll anyway.
Alright, Benny.
Alright. Fucking real.
Sorry, Vegeta.
Yeah.
The dice gods are cruel mistresses.
Continue scruff. Oh, you can make a speech test as well to try and convince them of this. I'm guessing you
Oh,
want them to
fuck it.
fight them in like a one-on-one fight or something.
Not really much of a fight. More just like something that the prisoner would think he'd have an even chance of winning or losing. Any sort of game, whether it be literally fucking checkers or something. a contest.
You can try and convince them, but then again, of course, I've got to remember the guy's response to the game he wants to play is life.
To bet his life on.
No, he just says the game is life.
Ah. Hmm.
Bear in mind, this guy is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Now, how do I crack his crazy?
You don't. He's a literal zealot.
He's a zealot who's been left out in the sun for 2 weeks.
Ah, yeah.
Like, anything that you do also learn about him is 2 weeks old minimum at this point.
Yeah.
It's no point.
Oh, well.
Can we beat the crap out of him now?
Sure.
Do you mind if I join in?
Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
I've got some venting to do. Hey, there, just follows the fucking knife out from the shoulder.
No knives,
Well,
just
that'd be good.
beating.
Oh, really? You got any blunt stuff then?
Yeah, hands you a bat.
Perfect.
No killing him, he's gotta suffer.
Fair dues. I know
Oh.
of a few areas to do some max.
Wow,
And
he's pretty bloodthirsty.
Trust me when you call people like this. That well. There's something cathartic about beating people up like these.
well, yeah,
Well,
let's.
I'm not.
What was that?
I'm not too interested in beating up helpless people. Anyway, where is this the Mr. Ranger bot?
No, what are you up to?
Oh, me?
Yeah, what has your character been doing as most of the other people who were restraining you have walked off?
Well, I mean, you were also found associated with them, so. Did you just power down?
You were looking for a detention center of sorts.
Yes, can I find a detention center?
You begin scanning for detention centers. The nearest detention center would probably be in the South Pecos Armory down the road, but that's another. If you were to walk there, that would be a couple of days. You do, however, get a small feedback loop from a very long distance saying, hold on, let me just check my let me check something. Sorry. You do get a register pinging back basically saying accepting convicts, the coop.
Oh, that's a detention center. I don't have enough handcuffs for everyone.
The coop, however, is located on the map round about here, in the middle of the Death Bowl.
Hmm.
It weighs out.
Good ways out. I shall broadcast for reinforcement and await. I need more handcuffs.
Well, you send the message and you get an affirmative.
Oh, hell yes. Then I shall await the reinforcement.
Oh no.
Yeah, so as you are currently doing this up for the fort, and you're currently having the delightful boot party with the captured cultist, you hear like a frantic, like a sort of a screaming in the deep of the wastes, and as you look down the road, you see what appears to be a woman running towards you.
At me?
No, actually, yeah, come running towards you. Actually, no.
Oh,
She says halts and falls to her knees and starts begging. Do you have a translation protocol, Nob?
I have.
He speaks American.
Let's
There's no other
see.
Do you
language.
speak Mexican? I mean Spanish.
I have 3 guns.
Well, hold it. Mexico was annexed by the United States. And
I
Fallout.
have 3 guns.
He was not meant to talk to the Mexican protesters.
I was
He
meant
was
to
Just
shoot
beat
them.
them.
So yeah, would you be able to speak to her, or you say halt and then she starts speaking in English? It's like,
Yes, I was
please,
just going to
please,
start.
please, please, I need help. They've taken my baby.
A kidnapping.
They've
Show
taken.
me the perpetrator.
Are you
But
going?
no.
Are you going to go on your own, Nob?
Oh,
Yes,
I was looking for the robot.
I need to do something while awaiting reinforcements.
Make a notice, Scruffles.
Okay.
You would be able to notice him
Also,
easier.
Alex, this is for you.
You get a +1 to because you're seeing the flame jets in the evening thing. Yeah,
Oh.
you're able to see him suddenly start walking off into the desert, following somebody.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Yes.
I jog up to the ranger as like, what are you up to?
It takes you a while to catch up, so you're a good way down the road as this is happening.
Perpetrators must be arrested of a crime.
The woman turns to you and looks at you and goes, "Please, please, they have taken my baby. I need help."
Yo habla español.
Yes, she starts speaking in Spanish to you.
You talk this part. I need to use the restroom.
He's like, "Please, they have taken my baby. I need help. There is this cult."
Ah, yeah. Wait a minute.
We were walking south, and they took my baby.
I have one question.
Ask, would you help? Well,
What settlement are you from? I don't think I've seen any other what's it called? Any other Spanish-speaking settlements around here?
she paused. I am from America Town.
You know,
You can't be
it's
that
one
stupid.
thing to trick. What's that word again? It should be. It's one thing to trick a robot or a white man from your own country.
But they took my baby. I need your help.
Yeah, lead me to the cult. Lead me to the rest of your cult already. Is this gonna be like an ambush or something? Cause I'm ready to fight them.
She looked at the two of you and like, you must save my baby. Follow me.
You know, I speak the same language as you.
She stops talking and just starts leading.
Yeah, that's more like it.
So I'm guessing, Vegeta, you might be able to catch up with this, but
Yeah.
does anyone else really care what these three have gone?
I mean, I do, so we could get the fuck out of the
You don't know anything's happened.
Yeah, no.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna make my nightly report.
Before you lead us to the rest of your rest of your cult, I'm gonna have to grab a few friends. Oh yeah, and if you try running, I point towards the robot, and he's programmed to shoot people that run away from him.
Make an intimidation test.
Alright. What? What bonuses would I?
Because of Mr. Gutsy, a +1.
I mean, he's got like fucking plasma weapons, 3 guns,
Yes,
three gun Joe.
+1.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's actually pretty good intimidation. She's like, okay. I know, run.
All right. I'll be right back. And I go get Sharp and the mad scientist,
Anyone else or just them?
Pyro.
Okay.
Oh, and Tuck.
Yeah, you go get the majority of the cast. Okay, so are you going to drive out in the night time to go find these people?
Oh, not
I mean,
driving.
Because it is getting dark now.
I'm not going into the fucking desert at night when we know there's traffic.
Worry, I'm here to help you. We've done this before. It's just some old revenge. Don't you love revenge? You talk about it a
I
lot.
talk about revenge against those that deserve it. This is advanced revenge.
They're the heart-eating people. They deserve it.
It dispose of another trap, my friend.
They're the ones who think they're doing the trap when it's us who's setting the trap for them.
I don't believe that's how that works. But fine, very well, my friend.
Plus, you got the new laser weapon. Don't you want to test it out?
I was never given a stat or anything to it, for sure.
Don't know what you said, but I'll take.
I was not given a head of stats for it. So,
I think I did give out some stats. I'll give it to you again.
you didn't put it on my sheet.
I read it out. I thought you were going... Oh, you were in the car, weren't you?
I was in the car.
I'm sorry. All right, so...
For sure. All right. I guess we can walk you through the desert without any lights
Your car
into
has
the
lights.
darkness.
Your car has lights.
Yes, but they don't want. He doesn't want to take the car. Also, who's going to stay behind the car? Oh, I guess the AFK people will be. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stay behind.
Okay, so your rifle has a range of 50. It has a range of short range of 25, a long range.
Just
of,
copy it.
It's not something that's actually a weapon in the sheet. I have to read it out to you.
Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Range 25.
25, 50, 75, 50, 100. Damage is 2d6.
Alright.
Rate of fire is 1. Weight is 4. And shots is 15. And has an AP of 2.
Alright, thank
And
you.
it counts as a small gun. So, yes, you're off on your little trip, and as you're heading off, you head off to the actual thing on a new adventure, which we'll get to next week. Because
Alrighty.
it's getting a bit late now, and stuff like that. So, that was this week, guys. Things happened. They met some spooky people on the road, a priest, a potential witch, maybe just an old woman who's rather creepy, I don't know, a death cult, and, oh, I don't know, a biker gang. Does this sound Fallout to you guys?
Bear?
Yep.
About that much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I just.
I just realized, have we been getting XP for the last couple of sessions?
Not really, I'll tell you when you kind of level up.
Yeah.
But congratulations, and certain things will have certain repercussions.
Alrighty.
We're coming back to have a Knobs fucking robot army come to beat the goddamn Hells Angels that are trying to run away from the Legion in the place.
Anyway, so thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a great time. I had fun. I've gotten over my food coma. I'm feeling a little more clear-headed, and I'm going to go to bed. So, say bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 And happy Mother's Day to you, Yanks.
Yeah.
And that was this.
Far.